Okay, the date is the 25th. It's April. It's the year 2024. The time is 2:03 p.m. in the afternoon. I am shouting. I have a sound machine like fucking that close to me. Here I am. It's horrible here. I have never been somewhere like this, okay? I used to live in New York City. I quit even saying anything because they insist that this is perfectly fine here. They insist. And they walk down the street. I'm fucking fentanyl. It's fucking living hell here. When I put this onto the internet, it's a guarantee, but God wants me to do this, so I'm going to do it. And I will walk right out the fucking front door. Granted, it's safe to get down the stairs. And I'm not sitting here waiting for an ambush by fucking Secret Service. These people in the city of DC are psychotic and they're beyond fucking sick. Okay, I don't know what they do with them in long-term mental wards way up in West Virginia, but they need to go there and they need serious fucking help here. Everybody in the city needs to go there now. None of what I say is funny. Wherever you put violent predator, violent, criminally insane predator felons, they need to go there. And the Secret Service, the whole crew at DOD needs to go there in a big truck packed full of them. Take their fucking weapons away first and foremost. These are psychotics. Okay, so putting this on the internet, they work at the Department of Mental Health. They're on the city payroll. You can find them, okay? I'm not going to get into how many. Anyways, they've been coming through the cubby holes just like it's the door to your grocery store, okay? Come in and go in. They don't think or blink or think anything about it, dude. It's perfectly fine. No, it's not, man. This is a gas chamber, house of fucking death. It's not okay, dude. This is a cubbyhole you're crawling fucking through, dude. It's not the grocery store, bro. Motherfuckers in DC. I have to shout and plug my ears in here no matter what. You can tell by the way I write short 1,000 word essays, memos. You can tell, okay? I can hardly fucking type or read or do anything. This shit never goes off. It doesn't go off when I sleep. Everything I do to sirens and the most indescribable, unforgettable. I've never been anywhere like this fucking street noise. And you walk out and it's mostly white and Arab people and they're just all wasted on something, man. I'm thinking it's fentanyl. And they're like out of it. Dude, they're out of it. Nobody wants to ride their bike by a 8-wheel Mack truck, bro. Nobody does that shit, man. They're so fucking sick here. That's nothing compared to what else they do here. It's just something you can come here and really notice, dude. They're out of it here. Okay. So there's going to be, with the Department of Mental Health payroll, city fucking employees crawling through here dressed up. They come through here dressed up in uniforms. They're going to say I'm schizophrenic or I'm this or I'm that because I put this on the internet. And they have backup. The backup is the Secret Service. It's federal agents that hide and are harbored to engage in terrorism and murder and any sort of other, I mean, the helicopters and these agents, the military, the good military, they know the slew and litany of charges. I don't have to list all the charges that these fucking federal agents have against them. There's no freaking court. There's no pleading innocent. Okay, they hide and they are harbored on the area of DOD. Remember, I have this thing always blast. My vocabulary is shot. Just try to understand what I'm saying. There's certain places in the jurisdiction of Washington, D.C. where they're harbored and protected. The city limits, city is a protected zone, but they have places where they party, do drugs, have sex with one another, all this crap they do. And then they drive off the DOD and go chase women around in their bedrooms, try to chop people up, organ harvest. I don't need to list all these charges. Manufacture chemical stenches, warehouse chemical nerve agents, so on and so forth, biological weapons, everything, dude. Oh, this is just a street. This is just a civilian street. And then they pack in children here, which I've witnessed, but I'm not allowed to talk about that. There's so much I am forbidden from even saying. It has not changed. Nope. Okay. So when I post this on Instagram and on YouTube, I'm expecting at least 5 federal agents, they like to say they're Secret Service, to come here with their vests, their black gloves, they're armed with their guns, everything fucking hanging on them, packed in their hands, and little pistols in their hands. They all have their COVID mask on, so I can't ID them. And then the other ones will come in with the city Department of Mental Health uniform from the fucking holes they carved out in the wall here that I witnessed this shit here. I witnessed from the day I heard the first murder in here of that prostitute, cubby holes being fucking kicked through the walls here, dude. I could tell you in detail. Witnessing is witnessing. I'm still waiting to be cross-examined for my witness account. I'm waiting. Please cross-examine me. Make my day. All right, so now I've said this and made it clear what I'm risking every time I go on the internet. It's not just that. That's just the public visible. You can see them driving around. And now you know where they drive back to, which is a harbored fucking terrorist camp they have. This is a terrorist camp that's harbored. S Street. I can witness and testify 1509 is a terrorist cell, harbored, protected. Okay, that's like a most egregious capital offense you can commit. Okay, the days in the sun and the days of the wine and the roses for the U.S. politicians is going to come to an end someday. By minute 9 of this short testimony, I want to say in my interlude to my monologue introduction, I want to say this in statement very clearly. What I'm going to testify to by minute 14, I want to wrap it up, is a drop in the bucket to all that I witnessed in this terrorist compound, which is a Muslim ISIS terrorist compound. Okay, great. So what I witnessed yesterday when I woke up was the house engulfed with decomposing, chopped up body parts that they put in big metal tubs. Okay, that's the basic way they do it, but they have other ways that they dismember and dissolve human remains. All right? Now, witnessing is witnessing, so where did you witness that? All those details, I can't do it. I can only say that that was just engulfing the house until another one of their ISIS thugs came in. This ISIS thug is schizophrenic, and he talks to himself, and I hear him talking, mumbling, murmuring, really schizo, scary shit as he passes my door and goes up and down from floor 3 to floor 1 and the basement. I can hear him. You can cross-examine me, I'll tell you everything. Please make my day. He talks himself nonstop the entire time. He's schizophrenic. That's by definition, okay? He's a gigantic man. He's about 500 pounds, all muscle. He's incredibly dangerous. By the time he came in here, no, he's violent and dangerous. When I say this shit, it's not a laughing matter. Alrighty. By the time he came in here, when he came in here and started doing his magic in the house was engulfed with chemical manufactured stenches. We know what those are, right? Chemical stenches are manufactured here. Okay, so you know what they're doing. They're managing the terrorist cell. The chemical stenches that are manufactured here overpowered the dissolving dead body parts. Lovely place to fucking live, right? While this man was still identified in the house and he was making his whereabouts known wherever he went in here, there was individuals, terrorists, coming in the cubby holes into the murder room, which is the room above mine that I call a murder room. I heard 2 different, I call it kills. I'm just gonna call it kills. You want a better word? Then why don't you come talk to me and tell me a better word? Every time I went into my extra room, which I was forbidden to go in, within 3 minutes, I was stalked, I was hunted, I heard them coming through the cubby holes, and I heard them go down every time. There was 2 separate incidences, and it was by no mistake a fucking kill every time. I don't know who's carrying this shit out up there, but they're getting fucking killed over my head. And then this man would go boom, 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 and shake the entire structure of the house from the kitchen. 1 and then 2 times. Both times that the people upstairs got killed, he raged Allah Akbar in this fucking house. You want to know what he did and all those details? Come talk to me, cross-examine me, make my day. All right? Today, there's no chemical fucking stenches. And you know why? You know why? I can't make comments on the dissolving body parts. I'm talking about the chemical stenches. We don't care really when it comes to a matter of threat and safety. It's about the chemical stenches. That's the threat. There ain't none of them. There ain't no fucking chemical stenches that I can detect, and I'll tell you why. Come stand in the corner and watch those war heroes in those helicopters. Come and film them. That is why. And you come and tell me that they're not fucking here. You come and tell them that they're not fucking here. That is why, all right? Adios.